Welcome back, everybody. Today is Wednesday, October 29th, and today I am declaring at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern a fight. It is a one-on-one versus all of you because tonight is going to be the Faerie Fragments birthday coin restock. You can see down here it says rewards restock in 14 hours, which was a little while ago, so you may want to check on that. Make sure my time is correct. If you are missing this and going for it, don't trust me because I'm your enemy. I can tell you it's 8 o'clock, but what if it's 7 or what if it's 9 o'clock? Who really knows? But it really, I believe, is 8 o'clock, or at least I'm going to show up around then. I set an alarm, so good luck to all of us out there. I think this is really messed up. You can even see the time is changed around. I guess they could say that because people are like, uh, I am not awake during this time, or I'm at work during this time. It'd be nice if it was in my schedule. How about this? Why don't you just make it always available with a limit of 1? That would be great. I don't know why they're going to great lengths to do this. Who really knows? This thing is on here for 4,000, as you can see. Currently on Jelly Neo anyways, it's saying it's 8 million Neo points. That could be different, could be higher, it could be lower. It doesn't matter. All I know is this thing is worth millions, looks really cool, and I want it, and this is a very limited. Artificially so. It's just insane to me how they do this. It's like you know, I'm gonna move on past this because we'll see tonight. We'll see. Good luck to everybody out there today. It's gonna be interesting. Today is day number 7 of the trick or treating, so make sure to do that. Let me just pop in one of these different windows. Oh, by the way, I sold a bead that I had in my inventory. It was extra 895,555. That is absolutely insane, insane. Frying Warlock Trick or Treat bag and a Mutant Needler. Nice, nice. Let's go and read this bag here, shall we? Bang! I read it. Okay, answer trivia. I'll read it later. I'll read it. I promise. I just don't want to read it out loud. What do we got here? What was the name of the organization the author seems to be a part of? The Shadow Fairy Squadron. That's an interesting name. Shadow Fairy Squadron. Voila. I get a miner's lunch. That looks very nice, actually. You got the little thermos in there. What else we got? It looks like a chia blintzes and a salad. I don't know if I would want that. Let's see though. I'd probably want something that I wouldn't have to eat with my hands, just because I imagine as a miner, your hands are kind of dirty. Yeah, I wouldn't want to eat that. But anyways, if you didn't see when I had this up, yeah, this is a nice art entry. We got a Corvette, Halloween Corvette to be exact, carved into a pumpkin. I don't know how many of you have carved into a pumpkin recently. I did it like 2 years ago. It is very hard. It's very challenging. I know I'm challenged. So that's one of the things that creatively wise, because someone handed my wife's niece came over. This is the real story. My wife's niece came over and they're like, let's carve some pumpkins. And then given a pumpkin, I was like, what am I supposed to do with this thing? I don't even remember what I carved into that thing. It was very sad though. They took a lot of time and effort into it. I'm just like, dude, I want to get this over with. I don't want to do this pumpkin. I just want to play a video game. But I did it because they always look at me and say family time, and they guilt me into it. So I ended up doing family time. But look at that cookie. He's assuming it's a cookie. If it's not a cookie, I'd be very sad because it looks pretty cool and edible. But you know, icing sometimes has a flavor to it. Some people don't actually believe that there actually is a flavor. Not the icing, the dye. Yeah, you ever have marshmallow peeps? I did. I had every one of those flavors because my sister said that there was no flavor to it. And I'm like, I swear that these dyes have flavors, and it's true. Like blue is pretty strong, if I remember correctly. I just didn't want to eat marshmallows for a really, really long time. But you would check out the rest of these. Check out the Neopets art gallery. Always nice to see. Going back over here, let's see the event Tales of Dacardia. Do not forget, this thing is ending relatively soon. Okay, it says it will last through October 31st, 2025. The calendar has already finished, or at least I got my last thing. It was Dead Chia Altar, which I forgot to show you, but I assume you're going along with it. But they're really going with the whole Dead Chia thing. You see this event, turn it in, get some prizes. I cashed in some of my prizes already before. but I have not looked. And then, oh, King Scarl Yusuke. Totally forgot about that. But yeah, make sure to do all this. There are some very nice prizes this time around. Yes. As I was saying that, I'm like, which one should I get? I like that Spring Simul. That'd be cool to get. Too bad it's not worth a whole lot. Look at those big red numbers. That's never really good to see. So yeah, that's what we're doing here today. That's basically it. It's all coming down to Faerie Fragments. Oh, I'm excited. I love when these things happen. Do you ever get that feeling when you restock and you get something good? Yeah, that tingling feeling and down, deep down in your soul. Yep. Yep, that's what I'm really excited about today to do that. So it'll be a very interesting. War breaks out in 19 hours. I picked this way, so don't let me down. Everybody else, I need you to carry me, please, please. I need to cash in some of these Faerie scratch cards. That would be very nice. And oh, give me that Lutari bead. Give me that bead. I need it. Oh, what is this? It's black roses, a prize of cosmic proportions. It really? I think you're just kidding me. I think black roses are pretty cool. 89,000. That's not quite bead level, but hey, I'll take it. You know, not that bad. Not that bad. So yeah, I'm still recovering, I guess, from Japan. I want to say that because I woke up today at 2:30 a.m. I heard that the garbage men come pick up the trash. Oh, 2,000. I'm rich. I heard them come by and they woke me up and I didn't go back to sleep. Right now it's currently 7 in the morning, so I probably got about at best 3 hours of sleep. So I am still struggling with just staying asleep. I just have trouble with that. I'm one of those people that I try to go to sleep early, but then I wake up. I don't get like that solid, just I'm out cold kind of sleep. So it's a big problem of mine. It's not very fun to do. So hopefully other people out there, you're all sleeping very well at night. Let's see, Wheel of Knowledge. By the way, I have been stocking up on baby paintbrushes. Not stocking up, I just get my daily whatever. So I think that's what I'm going to be doing. I really wanted to get to 2 billion by the end of the year. Japan probably didn't help in that whole journey here, but even in the end, we're gonna have a little bit of a nice giveaway anyways. I'm gonna do some baby paintbrushes, probably throw in some Nerf mids, all of that. I know the year before I did like I just gave you a million Neo points, but that seemed like a pain in the butt. So it's probably way easier just to leave a bunch of trades up and then you can all go on it. So we'll see when we actually get to that point. But at the very least, I think you're all gonna get um, a baby pay. Not you all, but it'll be a bunch of people anyways. How about that? Let me clarify that. A bunch of people will get some baby paintbrushes and other items. I think it'll just be a lot of fun. I remember the whole reason why I'm doing this is just because I don't need all these Neo points. I just wanted to get to 2 billion just to get to 2 billion. And then every day I could just do a giveaway. I think that would be really fun. Actually, it's not even just every day. It's like I'll be able to give away the interest. I'll be able to give away some of the items that I get daily. That'll just be a lot of fun for me. So a way to give back for people that are less fortunate, or at least have dreams on Neopets. Since right now I'm just kind of doing it. It's not just kind of doing it. I want to say that I'm actually having a lot of fun doing this. It's like I said, if you ever compare my other channel to this channel, I've been making more videos on this channel than the other one, and the other one actually pays me. So I just find this very relaxing. Just want to do this. I want to play on some Neopets. Enjoy my nostalgia. Oh, 12 to 10. Yeah. What do we got here? And Doggo, it's been a long time, Doggo. This chasing snail stuff isn't that good as a cardio workout. Do I have a snail? Oh, it's right there. Maybe it's right there. I don't know. Snail. So this one looks like an interesting one today. Doggo's having some fun. We need 3 items from Battle Magic. I did not realize this all this time, but oh shoot, I have 50 items on me. I did not realize that if I just buy the item and then I just hit backspace, I can just bid on it again. It'll give me that 5-second refreshing thing, but at least I don't have to go through some extra work. Oh, gallery. Now that I say that, I forget, like, this trick or treat bags. I like to throw them in my gallery, but I have realized just now that I haven't been doing that with all the other ones. Now I have to go dig them out. Do you ever do that? I hate it. All right, so if I hit refresh, please don't say it's sold out. Thank you. I've hit 95, and then I hit backspace. Voila! Then I'll just come back to that in 5 seconds, which normally I end up forgetting to actually go back and do, and then it clears out the entire store, and then I have to wait a really, really long time. So that is never good to do. All right, let me go back. I go for lightning one. Is there any item that is cheaper than this that you all go for? I always go baton magic. You see me do this. All right, your words of wisdom. It's been a while since I've shown all this on stream or on video, anyways. Let's see. All right, I was supposed to read that, but it doesn't matter. He didn't like it, so you're gonna see it. I won 25,000 yesterday on this. I was very excited. I'm gonna win nothing right now. That's very sad. But yeah, get these scratchers. It's funny because people are jacking up the prices of Ice Extravaganza scratch cards. It's always amazing to me when people do that. And the best part about it is I just have a bunch of them sitting in my safety deposit box. And when they do that, I could just slowly sell them. I wait for someone to come along and do that, and then I can just sell. And then I get the really nice prices. It's really cool. It reminds me of stocks. That's what I'm telling you. This mirrors real life. The stock market's the same way, right? Someone jacks up the 15,000. Someone jacks up, you buy it low. Someone jacks up the price, and you just start selling it very slowly. It's really nice in that way. When video games mirror real life, that's how this actually goes. Yeah, Lost in the Dark. Okay, let me go. I have not been playing that tower defense version. Oh, I got a looper as right head stamp. Normally when this happens, I go left again and I escape. Look at that. It's I've had a lot of luck going left, and if it doesn't work out, then it doesn't work out. But there it is, looper center head stamp. Should I go right this time? Not gonna go left. I feel like I should go right since. What's the chances it happens twice in a row, eh? Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. And this is normally what ends up happening. You see that? I close the window. I don't go do anything else. I'm just going to put this one. Did I get it right? No, I did not. I'm going to go to Void Within. I like doing the Cozy Campfire because you get that scary tree stamp. And I actually find this entertaining to me to try to find 8 items from that list off to the right. I try not to touch it. My hand just accidentally slipped right there. And I try not to look at the list off to the right. That was all done off of memory of what it is. Coconut shy. This is always cool. I love watching these words on a white page. And hopefully one day it says that I knocked something off. I got it that one time I showed you. The one coconut. Oh, I've had my lot. I need more fun. That was actually pretty fun. I don't know why. I joke about that, but I actually have a lot of fun just hitting refresh, seeing the words change, and hoping one day I see a coconut in my inventory. I know it's kind of sad. It's kind of sad that I find entertainment out of that, but I do. That is actually more fun than some of the other stuff that happens on Neopets, actually. All right, I cannot buy. It's been 24 hours. And then anybody else still doing wishing well? I have. My wishes have not been granted, unfortunately. I think it hates me. I don't know if the well harbors anger against me, but I think at this point it does. But I love it. I love the well. Who doesn't love chucking money down a dark hole, hoping their wishes and dreams come true and never getting answered? That's great. Meanwhile, watching other people that don't deserve the item walking away with it. Uh, I'm not saying anything about this person. I just wanted to open it. Let's see if they were deserving of it. Let's see. Go. Come on, buddy. Open up. Open up. The Meepits are really taking a long time today. Come on, Meepits. All right, we got a 19-year-old account with nothing really on it. Yeah. Yeah. What do I want to say about this? Let's just take a let's just take a look at the shops and the galleries and the trade. We got in the gallery. Oh shoot, nothing. What do we got in the shop? Oh, nothing. And nothing in the trade post. But somehow, some way, they found a way to make it through. How about this how about this Neopet, huh? Oh, not even trained. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Well, I think they were just better than me. The well was like, oh, I hate this. You know what? I just remembered. I forgot to show you this, and it jogged my memory when I showed. So the one day I talked about the wheel of monotony. If you remember that, remember the wheel of monotony, the thing. Yeah, that thing. This thing right here that I'm gonna bring up on a picture really pissed me off. It did this twice. It's in something isn't right. Yeah, that happened twice, and I was pissed off, and I never went back to it again. I still have it under my dailies, but I don't know why it's broke, but it's broke. So when it comes to that stamp, I guess I'm apparently never going to get it because this thing is just not going to work for me. Yeah, I wanted to show you all that. I don't know how your journeys with that wheel monotony has been going, but did I not get the third one? Oh shoot, I got lucky. Hold on, let me get this. Okay. All right. All right. I do have some luck today. Why not? Yeah, we have monotony. I'm never getting that stamp. And that's just how it's gonna be. Yeah, because that thing rolled to 2 hours to the point where I thought it stopped. I forgot the tricks of wheel monotony, where it basically looked like this thing was ending and then it doesn't because it's still kind of moving. Like it almost looks like it's not even moving, but if you just look very carefully, it's slowly churning away. So finally it stopped churning. And I'm like, oh sweet, this is it. I can finally, claim my prize. And no, it just ended up giving me that error message. I was so mad. Because, you just leave it there for however long, and then just like, okay, well, screw you then. That's what it said to me. That's literally what it said. I think the screen just that whoever that guy was on the wheel monotony just turned to me and just started laughing. That's what actually happened. So there it is. Okay, give me my daily quest. There we go. 20,000 does that. Please, thank you. Thank you. I got a lot of code stones today. They heard my cry. Customize one of your pets over a code stone. Don't mind if I do. Bam. Hey, give me that code stone. If it's it would be to see, that's what I'm saying. It would be nice to give out these little daily packages. I can give out like my dailies of the day. I think that'd be a lot of fun. That way it's just more fun to give out to all of you. But let's see. Heal my pets. And I don't need to bother you with this battle dome. But I will say this, if you don't remember, there is a certain amount of time left on these challengers, okay? So make sure if you wanted, I don't know, some of these business cards or I don't know, some of these shells, to make sure you target that. Make it count. Yeah, I realized part of this is because of the amount of Neo points that I get for beating this guy, 20,700. I only have to fight him 3 times, and then I can fight him on an easier difficulty. That way it's less clicks. Yeah, that's just my tips from me to you. So if you didn't really realize that, I'm pretty sure other people are smarter than me and realize that. But yeah, I realized that in Japan because I didn't want to have to go through all of those clicks or tapping of my my cell phone. So this is how I did it. I was like, okay, it's just so much easier. So this is actually how I run this. I've been fighting this monstrous. I've been getting this a lot where I have to actually hit X or refresh to make that load. So I fight this guy 3 times. And then after I finish fighting him, please hurry up and die. And give me, monstrous business card. Take a look at that. Yeah. I don't even know what the prices are at this point. I'm pretty sure they're really low, but you know how it goes. You want to stock on them, stock up on them, and then I go over to this guy and fight him on easy. That way, if I fight this guy on the highest difficulty, I have to fight him 3 turns, and that's a lot of turns. right? And then I only have to use one weapon. So 1 turn, 1 weapon, life is good. But if I have to fight him on the highest difficulty, see, I've did the X right here. Oh, came up without hitting the X. Wow, it loaded. He wanted to prove me wrong. Is like, don't talk bad on me, sir. I'm gonna load the screen. Oh, by the way, my car. So my car, I've told you I barely drive it. My wife has a business vehicle that she uses. Oh, here, see, now I've hit the X. Bang, hit the X and then it just loads up. Not sure why that is. I mean, maybe they just kill the animation part and this just loads up quicker. That'd be very nice. My car, I have not drove in under a month. I drove it right before I went on the trip, but it's so cold out. I tried to turn my car on and the battery, it would not start. I told her I wanted to drive because I wanted to make sure that the battery is good. Nope. It's really nice because I have this little jump starter, but I have to actually use that to go. Next week I have a dentist appointment and it'd be very sad if my car doesn't start. I've had that happen like a year ago where I had to do that and I didn't realize it until the actual appointment. And yeah, that was no fun, right? I don't know how it is when you're rushing to go to an appointment just to find out that your car wouldn't start. That's never a good time for that to actually happen. And then the whole time I'm thinking, like, as I'm sitting there in the dentist chair, that, hey, by the way, it'd be very horrible if my car does not start from the appointment, right? Like I get to the appointment and then it doesn't turn on. That would be semi embarrassing, but it's a portable card charger. So that's not a problem. It's more just, never a good thing. Okay, I got 4 more. I was going to end the video, but I was still talking and now, oh no. I have Heaven's Burn Red playing here in the background. I need to actually complete this event. So I need them just battling here in the background. So yes, I'm telling you, when I'm multitasking, I have too many games. This is the problem in my life. Take a look at this. If you're thinking I'm just playing Neopets as I'm talking to you, no. If you ever heard me like just kind of slow down and look off to the side, it could be because of my cat. Could be because I have this other game going on to the right, and then I have this other game in the background past Neopets. Isn't that crazy? I know. I try to do many things, and if you could see off to my left, I actually have another game going to my left. Yeah, my whole setup here just filled with like electronics everywhere and games and all this other stuff. So let me just do this here. Sorry. You're probably like, what the heck is actually happening? Yeah, this is literally what's happening. So let me put Summoner's War back. Look, they're gonna auto battle here. I got Heaven Burns Red auto battling. The event that they just had on Heaven Burn Red was actually really sad. It was talking about how this girl right here in white, uh, that's on one knee right now. Oh, the one that just got blasted. Yeah, how their parents died. Yeah, it's very sad. Yeah, so this is her sister from the kind angel of death. If you ever play a Heaven Burns Red, I like it. It's story rich. That's one of those ones where I told you before. It's it's a game that I don't know how they even make free with how much content and how much story and the amount of artwork and everything they put into it. It's actually pretty crazy. If you like these kind of games, battle with stories, pretty good. So that is that. So much going on. So much going on. Meanwhile, I have to make other videos on my other channels. Yeah, yeah. Okay, that is it. Finally. Finally. All right, let me go to the boards. Let me see the boards. Oh, Mrs. Cleaner with the back off. And we got Black Suit Spidey with the collector. Nin Squeak over here. We got some lovely Akaras. Everybody loves Akaras. Okay, well, let's see. Charter Main. It's been a while since I looked at this thing. What do we got here? Choose your allegiance. What do we got? Please say sway, 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 sway. Okay, thank God. Sway all the way. Wheel of Starlight. And people are just talking about how they have people are a bead. Bead. Oh, this is such a great way to figure out like how many of these are popping out. I mean, Jelly Neo might have the stats. That probably would be the easiest way. As I say that, I'm probably should do this. Scroll up, scroll up, scroll up, scroll up. Starlight. And I wrote it on the wrong website, so let me go back over here. Wait, no, that was the right website. I don't know why for a second I thought that was the items database. Wheel of Starlight. Let's take a look. Do they have the percentages of those dropping? But if not, I guess you could kind of somewhat pull it out from the other place. Nope. Okay, well, that sucks. Maybe it's like a straight 10% chance. It's 10%. I don't think it's straight 10%. There's no way that's true. If it was 10%, I'd see more than what I've been seeing. Oh, bead. You should get one, at the very least, one per page. But that's only if people are actually all coming in here and writing, which I highly doubt. But yeah, there's a bead. There's enough beads popping. All right, let me go back to Neoboards. Charter may not be as fun as... Oh, the Void Within. Are people still talking about the Void Within? Seeking training efficiency tips until we have course completion notification. What? Until we have course completion? What do you mean? As a night stalker who's usually done with sleep at around noon or so, any advice on how to really make most of them? Fortune cookies. Oh, fortune cookies. Yeah, I hated trying to like get an extra one out of that. Looks up TI-89, dang. Back in my day, we went up to like TI-86 and I was 89. Maybe there was an 89 and I just was too poor to actually get one. I remember my cousin, he worked at Walmart and he saved enough money to get a TI-83. And then someone broke into his locker and stole it. And I'm like, that is some messed up crap. That is some really messed up stuff. Sorry. Okay, is the plot returning in January? The answer should be no. Early 2026. I highly doubt it. All right, I think I'm done with the Void Within. Let's go. Last one. General Neopets discussion. Did you spin Trudy's surprise today? That's a nice one. It's time for the percolator. All right, I hear the music churning. Z, someone sleeping. I don't know how you do a board while you're sleeping. Eating a very unsettling bowl of cereal. What does that mean? Is it blueberry? Halloween joke. Hair in every bite. I wonder what country they're from. They spelled bite. Unless that's a joke and I don't understand it. Surreal. Hyper realistic. Yeah, yeah. I guess my blueberry joke would come in there. What are you giving trick or treaters? Did I ever talk to you about this? By the way, this channel has been alive for about over a year. I just hit my 1 year anniversary, is what YouTube actually sent to me. So I can't believe I've been doing this a year, but have I talked to you back then about trick or treats? Well, I will tell you. My neighbors like going all out. The one dude, if I didn't say this, he has hot dogs, he has drinks down there, bags of chips. I'm like, man, I didn't know trick or treaters get full blown meals, but that's what he's doing down there. Yeah, I was like, hook me up with the tacos, but I didn't actually go down and do that because yeah, it's for the kids. I know they said it was for the adults, but that still would feel weird to me. But yeah, there's last year some punk teeners stole like an entire basket of candy, and you know I can't get too mad at punk teens stealing candy on the free candy holiday. But well, I'm annoyed that their parents never taught them to have fun and still leave some candy for that. Hey, I hate that. I absolutely hate that when kids. I love kids that will just take one because when they just take one, I tell them to take multiple, and then when they take multiple, like the other kids that just walk up and take multiple, then I just get really pissed. And a lot of them, if you have not seen, if you have not done this in a while, they don't say thank you. And I love it when the parents are like, you have to say thank you. Go back there and say thank you. That's really cool. You got to teach them some manners. I put a bunch, I put together a bunch of little treat bags filled with a variety of candy, so all the kids are gonna get one of those. Yes, yes. Oh, and then there's the other thing, the parent snobs. So I've seen parents like go to other people, like actually like walk and then make or say things about people's treats. Right? Like, dude, this is free candy and no one's actually got to do it. So if someone hands out lollipops or something and you think it's cheap and it should be better than that, then maybe you should get the step and it should really happen. I've seen that, man. That's crazy. I'm like, you're literally walking up to some stranger's house, getting something for free, and you're gonna complain about the free thing. That is crazy, man. Last year they stole my bowl, and also I don't have a stoop anymore, so I don't know if I'm doing anything, but also my bowl. Yeah, I've heard of that before. This is crazy that people do that too. I mean, that's just I don't want to say society, but I think that's a person that should have a be watching over their kids a little bit more if they're stealing bowls. Like who even wants a bowl at that point? Do you really want it? I think they just probably take the bowl and throw it out. Fruit snacks. Oh shoot, fruit snacks. My students, however, will get candy. Oh shoot, you got students. I remember the coolest part was my bus driver back in elementary school would leave candy on the seats, which if you think about it kind of not the greatest because maybe the seats aren't the cleanest, kids butts were on it, but it was a really nice thought and I definitely ate that candy back there without thinking of it. I just thought about that now as I said it out loud. A lecture on how their generation is terrible. Yeah, hand out them lessons, sir. Oh, we got our first year in this house, they stole my bowl and I will never get over it. Yeah. You know the worst part about Halloween? It's not the fact about the kids, how they're acting now. It's the fact that these kids are eventually going to turn into teenagers. And if they're stealing your bowl, now, if they're doing that stuff, not being thankful and all that, just think what they're going to be like when they're teenagers, what kind of problems they're going to cause. Yeah, so if you just got there first year and they stole your bowl, imagine what they're going to do when they start pranking the neighborhood or doing something crazy. Yeah, it's bad. If I had trick or treaters, I'd probably give out fruit candies because chocolate has gotten so expensive. Hope that little scallops like Sour Patch Kids. Oh shoot, dude, I'm down, young mommy. Like hook me up with some Sour Patch Kids. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. I love that way better than chocolate. I think the thing I hated the most was I probably hated candy corn or something like candy. The pumpkins, pumpkins. That was probably the worst thing out there. I didn't like Smarties, but as I have aged, I grew an appreciation for Smarties. I don't know, maybe the whole fact that I could just take one of those little things out and you get a little bit of sugar or some flavoring. It's pretty nice. Candies, I think will help. I think I will help hand them out because I'm too old to trick or treat. Halloween was nice last year. I mostly wandered around the neighborhood with my doggy. I'm gonna be SpongeBob. That's pretty cool. That's really nice. Yeah, I for me last year was freaking cold. I just remember not wanting to be there after a while. I had gloves on and everything, not so great. But that is everything. I'm glad Gendis looks pretty okay. What's with the lag on customizing lately? What's the hot drama in your local scene? Hold on, I gotta see this. What's the hot drama? My friend refuses to go to my favorite club because she says the owner is friends with her other friend, who she is now terrified to run into. And the only articulable reason I've gotten is that this friend has been exposed by some circle of people neither of us know for being a chaser. I don't even know what a chaser means. She knows no details of this and cannot explain why this is a problem. My question: how do I get this girl's contact? That's a lot. You know what? I live in a life where I don't have these sort of problems, but I guess it always depends on the circle of friends you have. And I'm not judging this person over here. It just feels like there's a lot of stuff happening and I don't want any part of it. Recently found out my ex is faking a British accent. And she faked an Irish accent to her most recent ex. She is an accent faker. I believed it too. That is pretty amazing. I say that's pretty amazing because you got to be on all the time, right? Like, how do you figure this out? That I don't know, maybe they're just 24/7 accent. That's crazy. My friend's girlfriend broke up with him this morning. Tomorrow is his birthday. Well, I guess you just be there for that person. That's all you really do. And it sounds bad, but breaking up with people never the funnest thing. It's always very heartbreaking. I gotta do this. Hold on. It's very heartbreaking to go through that. But would you rather have that person faking it on your birthday that they're actually happy and wanting to be there? I mean, the timing sucks. It's never really good. But you really think about that. Do you want someone sitting there faking, being happy with you? Probably not. I'm on the probably not side of things. Okay, what else we got? I knew a kid in middle school who had a British accent, and I knew it was real, but he was really annoying, so I didn't defend him when people said he was faking. Do people fake accents? What's happening here? I don't have anybody faking accents here. Got to join a scene again, but I found out after 5 years that the girl I thought was using me for money was known for doing this to everyone. That sucks. Let's see. I had people over at my house, and one of them was an English girl. When she went to the bathroom, another girl said people in middle school accused her of faking her accent because she had an American accent before. When she came back from the bathroom, my friend's boyfriend told her unprompted that people thought her accent was fake. I don't understand. Are people like moving from Europe over there and they have accents? I don't get it. Maybe that's what's my problem. I didn't have transfer students. The same guy harassed and threatened my friend, his girlfriend, and then recorded an album about it. Shoot, is that Taylor Swift? I worked. I, s- I'm not saying about the threatening part, okay? Let me take that back. I'm only saying about the recorded album about it. I work at a local club once a week and I try to avoid the drama. People always tell me stuff. I stay out of it because it usually blows over. Anyways, I'm boring like that. It's always nice. It's always interesting to hear. I don't say it's nice. It's probably like a barkeeper. Our drama is so lame. Everyone's a baby. Yeah, yeah. My friend finally joined the rest of us in ditching and cutting out this certain awful person. She was the only one still friends with her, and she finally understands why we all stopped being friends with her years ago. What? Hmm. My uncle's wife took their 1 year old across state lines without what? My uncle's wife, okay, took their 1 year old across state lines without telling him where they were going, and she took the house keys, the car keys, the safe keys, the truck, and all the money and the passwords, but everything is good now, more or less. I feel like I feel like a lot happened between these first three lines and this fourth line. There's something I, I think you need to expand upon that. Yeah, okay. Okay. I mean, it's good that everything's good now, but that seems pretty crazy that even took the passwords. All right. I wasn't gonna stay and do all this, but I'm committed now. The head of admin is also the boss of the one girl we have as the company's joke of an HR department. That's everybody's HR department. The admin, not to say, not I don't know my HR department actually. I have no clue who's my HR. Back in the day when I was in the office, I totally knew. The admin lady is a problem at work, and HR girl is a narc that can't be trusted. Anything you say against admin to HR gets back to admin immediately. HR also doesn't know how to do her job. This admin lady has pushed out 5 people already. You just go up higher. You go up higher than that lady. That's all you have to do. Worst part, admin lady is married to the president. Then you probably don't want to tell that person whatsoever. That only makes sense. Melania. Okay. All right. We had to throw politics in there. All right. All right. That's enough. That's enough. Why? Why'd you ruin that? Like, you know what I mean? I went through all of this. We went through all the drama, and you had to put politics at the bottom. Like, seriously, I don't get it. I don't get it. I came on the Neopets for drama, and don't forget, all of you. Tonight we do battle 1-on-1. This is my coin. It could be your coin too. You know, the other 99, but one of the 100 is mine. Mine. Mine.